They say you're a monster.
You know, if I'm a monster, I was made into one.
I'm gonna keep seeing Drew. You ain't gonna do shit about it.
Is there any way someone in the DA's office could have tipped Tariq off?
There are consequences to getting caught.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now tonight we're going to be talking about Power Book 2 Ghost Season 3 Episode 7. This is my quick thoughts, early impressions. So down below I want you guys to give me your quick thoughts, early impressions on this episode. And man, your girl Monet, she was on one. She wasn't playing around. I mean, eventually this is all going to blow back on her in my opinion. But the way she set up that game plan to get Gretel out of here, to get Kai out of here, and then to set up an alliance with the Russians, I mean, it's working as of right now. But I see where Lorenzo was getting these crazy, game plans to make things seem like someone else did the job. But no, Monet was like, look, I am the master. I'm going to show you how it's done. And she wasn't playing around in this episode. I'm still waiting on your boy Kane to expose her. I think he's just waiting around, I guess, to get 100% proof. But y'all know Kane gotta know what time it is when it comes to his mom. I know he gotta know something, especially the way he's been looking at her. I mean, you can just tell throughout his body language that he's not going for her old tricks. And he even told her in this episode, oh, you're just using me to get what you want. So Kane is definitely on his A game when it comes to his moms, and eventually she will be exposed to the whole family as far as what she's done to Lorenzo and setting up all this stuff. Now, my quick thoughts, early impressions on your boy, Cooper Saxe. And how many times have I said this? Cooper Saxe, your days are numbered. If you've been following me since the original Power, we said it time and time again, but this dude somehow, some way, has always survived. He got 9 lives. I mean, we're going to see this time around. Will this finally be Cooper Saxe's, ending? And we've been talking about this storyline since last season when he decided to go against Tariq and all them and go behind their back to give Jenny Sullivan some intel. He is the mole. And we're going to see if he's going to be able to get out of this one. But from the looks of it, it's not looking too good. But I'm not going to get my hopes up because every time it seems like Cooper Saxe is about to get taken out, he always makes it out alive. Now, if Cooper Saxe is to go out this season, I'm hoping and praying that he takes Jenny Sullivan with him. He got to. And as he told her in this episode, he ain't playing around. Don't play him. If he finds out that she's lying to him once again, it's going to end bad for her. So we're going to see if Cooper Saxe is going to keep his promise when it comes to Jenny Sullivan. We know in next week's episode, based off that trailer, he's at that risk of, exposing himself to everyone, and I cannot wait to see it. But seeing how Lauren gave Tariq that intel about Cooper Saxe being the mole, you already know your boy Tariq is about to go in his bag, and they're going to have to figure out a way to neutralize Cooper Saxe to get exactly what they want. Now, my quick thoughts, early impressions on your boy Brayden. We talked about this in the final predictions video about Brayden finding out, that secret. It was whether going to be about Lauren or finding out about what's going on with Kiki. Well, Kiki knows everything as far as Westing Holdings. And Uncle Lucas, he's behind all of this right now. His character description pretty much tells us that this dude is dirty. And I knew this since day one. I was just waiting for his full hand to be exposed this season. And we saw it in this episode, making threats towards Brayden, telling him, hey, you can put out this information if you want to, but your family, they're done for. And my celly gonna be a little bit better than your celly, right? So he's got one up on your boy Brayden. He's pissed off. But let's just be honest. If everybody finds out about what Lucas is doing, and I'm talking about the Tejada family or Tariq, his chances of survival may not be that great. And your girl Kiki, I don't know. Hell, I don't know if they really understand what time it is and who they're dealing with. Well, I guess they're going to find out. And that just depends on if they want to really take these guys out. I mean, to make that move on him like that, it's a bold move. But at the end of the day, it could yield deadly consequences. Screw jail. You might even make it to prison. You know what I'm saying? You may just be taken out before you even get a chance to get there. Now, my quick thoughts, early impressions on Effie and Kane. He paid that tuition. He is trying to look out for Effie. She was trying to tell him not to do it. She's no charity case, but y'all saw that smile on her face. So this is why we go back to the whole fan theory. And I ask you guys this question once again. Do you think your boy Cane is about to hook up with Effie? Based off this episode, it's starting to look like that more and more. I mean, she had a little smirk on her face, y'all. But we know the feds, they coming for Effie in this next episode. And we know Cane was pissed off, talking about y'all trying to set up Effie. So, man, this whole storyline is about to blow up. I cannot wait to see what's next. But Effie, she told Tariq she did what he couldn't do. He's pretty much soft. And it is what it is. Tariq played that audio to Lauren. So now Lauren believes like, okay, I can trust Tariq a little bit more. He was really trying to look out for me. And this is why she gave him that intel about Cooper Saxe, right? So, man, we gonna see how all this is playing out. But, man, it's not looking good for a lot of these characters. And your girl Effie, she's about to have a whole lot of pressure on her in next week's episode. My quick thoughts, early impressions on Davis MacLean. Getting his brother Theo Rollins out, it was smart. Using Cooper Saxe and Rashad O'Dell Tate with this whole game plan to get him out was perfect. But Theo is not that happy because he knows what time it is. He wants to protect his brother at all costs, but he understands if Davis gets caught, he's going to get locked up. And that's the last thing that he wants to do. He wants to protect his brother. So I definitely cannot wait to see more of this storyline. Quick thoughts, early impressions on your girl, Dirty Diana. And she had a hell of an episode. We pretty much predicted what was going to happen to her. They had footage of Diana on that rooftop. So the feds, they made sure they made that move on her. And she was arrested, right? And on top of that, Diana, she exposed Salim. This man's real name is Trevor. We already talked about him weeks ago about is this guy who he said, who he said he is, which he's not. I mean, this dude had an 8 Mile moment. I mean, his real name is Clarence, looking ass boy. I mean, come on, Salim. You're trying to act tough. He was running his mouth. As I told you guys, Diana, she's going to put out, one of her moves that she pulled from last season. She dropped those pictures like a draw 4 and then uno out. She was not playing around with Salim. And the look on his face, it was priceless. He was like, man, I can't believe you did this. You won. But I know Salim's going to be like, man, I told her. When he finds out that she got locked up, he's going to be like, man, I dodged a bullet. And, I can't wait to see next week's episode, man. It's about to go down. How do you guys feel about Tariq and this whole Lauren thing? I mean, she is giving him a lot of intel, but I still got that funny feeling she got a high chance of being taken out. But Tariq, he is going to have to make that decision on, what he wants to do with her. Everybody else cannot know that Lauren is alive. Once they do find out that, it's going to be hell to pay for a lot of people. But I want to know what's going to happen when they start pressing your girl Effie in next week's episode and how she's going to deal with those feds. But we shall see. Now, we'll be dropping that full recap for you guys later on in the day with more details, so stay tuned for that. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and hey, we ain't got to worry about no more Drew and Gordo love scenes no more. He up out of here. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.